Oh, I forgot to look it up. Something had me looking up the Ford last name. I wanted to look it up. But I know my Uncle John had a best friend named Ford. He didn't even talk that much. I never heard him say nothing for 40 years that I knew him. Or the time that, all grown up, I never heard him say one word. He used to say, mm-hmm. He say hi. He was like, he didn't talk. And he used to be at my uncle's house all the time, at my grandma's house with my uncle all the time. But I wonder if this has something to do with something strange. Like these people they were tapped into other frequencies that I wasn't. And like some of these people were made to cover up indecent behavior or something like this that they didn't want to get judged for. There's heavy John energy. You would have think, because my Uncle John, he just used to live. That was my favorite uncle, one of my favorite uncles, and he just lived at my grandma's house. He used to work for my dad sometimes or whatever, but he didn't, he was just this cool uncle or whatever. He really didn't take nothing serious or nothing like this. But it's like, he was fun to be around or whatever like this. And he passed away not that long ago, but I still think this has something to do with I keep picking up brother and sister or uncle and niece, or I don't know, it's something like he was still being populated heavily, you know. It's almost like he was being populated heavily behind the scenes by the Greens or the other people that like wanted to. It's like raising Cain or something like this. It could be your spirit or something. It could be somebody's spirit that killed off somebody, or I don't know. It's something like this. Like to get back, the Greens energy was created to get back at God's children that was looked at as like the perfect archetype or something like this. And these people was plotting on the sun all my life. Like I didn't know that these things existed until now. I'm putting it together, and their thing was for me, excuse me, not to know until it was too late. Even though I lived a decent life, a fair, righteous life, or so pretty much. I don't know with the circumstances that I was given. I'm guessing. you know, you say you married for love or something like this, but if we find out that somebody got married and the person that you love, these people separated you on the wedding day so that they can have control over two people and their assets in their kingdom. So you was never really with your person. Then you wonder why, damn. Well, I gave a lot of love, but I didn't get love back. But I thought still suffice in my situation, with my relationship, that the way we made it work, it just worked. It just worked still for what I know. So um I wasn't, maybe crying about it or something like this, but because I had enough love for myself, but when you find out it was like a setup or something, it's irritating. You know what I'm saying? And the people that's throwing stones can't throw no stones. Because like I said, this uncle, he used to work for my dad now, but he never had a professional job a day in his life, I don't think, ever. Like he was the kick it uncle. When you was going to my grandma's house, he was there in his room in the basement. And you just go kick it with him and go talk to him. And he used to sit there and talk, watch TV. It was like a prison room, almost. If I kind of think about it. So I don't know if this is something that was done to him when he was little to put somebody in that more mindset, you know, because if you think about it, that's kind of, if I think about it now, it's like, damn, was that what that was? Because he had his little bed, his TV, whatever like this. He was in the basement room right off the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? That his room was the only one down there. All the other rooms was upstairs. But it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? If I think about imprisonment, that they were using different forms of imprisonment on other people. I don't know why they didn't put somebody in jail. Maybe that would set off some type of something. Maybe they weren't supposed to be in jail. Maybe it was an easier way to deal with a certain group of people. I don't know what this is. But I feel like whatever this is that they did to me was since birth. It was for my name, my title, my crown, my assets, my gifts, my allowance. That's why they put the veil over my, I call it imprisonment, kidnapping, put the veil over somebody's eyes, you know, cloak the truth, cloak somebody so they can't walk through their life doing life and figuring out the truth. So on the day of your judgment, on the day of something where your scales is weighed, I'm guessing somebody could be shocked because when I was hearing weighing the heart against the feather or the father, or this could be an actual feather, but I think it's against the father. And I feel like the feather was falling down. In that reading, the feather was way down here, and the heart was up because what you talking about? This is Venus, or this is something like this. This is love, you know. So this could be the house of this feather or something that they had created, this conglomerate of a family, whether it was a makeshift family, not the family or organization or corporation. It's like that is heavier than this heart that should be heavy because of the way that people treated me or didn't treat me while I was here. Me not even knowing fully who or what I am, and people taking advantage of that. So I feel like somebody's shocked that they tried to weigh the heart. But I feel like even with this Anubis energy, what that dream was telling me was like, it's like somebody tried to say, oh yeah, we waited and it was like this, and now we got to take this away and that away or something. But that's a lie. But they had already taken all these things away from me. And if somebody would have found out that this is how they did it, they like chopped me or took me apart and then weighed the heart because they were so sure that I was going to be heavy. But like I said, your intentions is pure. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? If the people that weigh in the heart is the ones that was trying to harm this person or did all this stuff, what did you think was gonna happen? So say all these members or something, they were supposed to been working for me since I was a little, but you know the way that the dad and them could have took advantage of the fact that they had the wisdom, or they had the god, the American goddess or the American empress, and she didn't know who, whether it's a first, second, third generation version of his father, something older than that, whatever this is. Just imagine that. So they could be using, like, they think while you're not activated to protect yourself in higher realms in the air. It's like some kind of, not an air school, but like an air something. These people are just doing whatever they want here. Okay? They are like it's like somebody don't want to try you on something because they know it's a lie in America, so they go to El Salvador and do it, but because that's where they plan on sending you after they get you in trouble, but you can't pick up on it because they're doing it they're persecuting you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or say I'm a earth, they put me in an earthly capsule this time, but I'm really a heavenly being. They're persecuting me in the heavens. I'm supposed to be connected to that to be able to combat what they're saying, but they wanted it off the radar, so they kept me. They're supposed to open up my maybe my top, or open up my something, so I could say, hey, I didn't do that. These people are lying or something. It can be looked at from both, but it's like somebody has full, you know, they have your DNA. If they want to put a little bit of that on something to make it seem like you did a crime, they have everything. Like all the chips are on their side. No, you don't have any. I don't have any chips. I don't have anything in this game. So this could be them trying to get me to fall for the sins of the father or the feathers in their group or something like this. And the person is oblivious. You're telling me that this person, you're telling me that this person that never been in the military, that never touched a gun, but maybe once. You get what I'm saying? You're going to try to tell me that this person was this professional sniper that took out all these people or something like this. They was on top of a building. They're afraid of heights. They're afraid of guns. The person don't know how to load these guns, or don't know the pieces, how to put them together or whatever. But you telling me that this person went place to place, taking down and putting back up together that gun and everything, and did this, and they don't even know nothing about guns. It's like something like this. Or like, yeah, the child could have been a god, but y'all cut her cord as a child. So she wouldn't even be able to defend herself or do these things that you said that the person was doing, because they was never plugged into their godhood. They never went through this process. And I don't know, maybe these people didn't think about that part. You know, it's kind of crazy because I feel like it's like somebody said, you didn't show, but you still showed love. Whoever this is, you still showed love or some type of affection that you wasn't supposed to have. But I don't know, maybe the part of never getting it back was because these people don't know how to do it, or maybe they were trying to make you cold or something like this. I don't know. It's kind of like, even if somebody was using you for like sex or something, um, it's like whoever these people is, you wasn't even there or active for it. Like, I don't know. Somebody hasn't experienced anything, you know? This could be these people's mistake here. It's the weirdest thing. I'm thinking that the best thing part of this is that the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part could be they didn't expect nothing from you or you to be able to do nothing, but it's going to be the same nothing that is going to free the fact that there was nothing that's going to free someone. Like, I don't know. Let's just do a freestyle real quick. Because maybe this family was given a false narrative of you to cover up their demons that's attached to their family. Because it don't have to be these physical people that was doing these things to you. It's the demons or whatever it is that's connected to the family. The background noise, the background people. So some of these people that was being used by these type of demon groups, they knew what they were doing. And some of them maybe not was conscious of what they was doing. But, you know, somebody could have, it's almost like this mother-in-law or something tried to give a false narrative about somebody that you was a problem or something like this, instead of their child being a problem. I told you, these is one of these mothers that will stick by, they sons can't do nothing wrong. Mostly it'd be like that with sons. But is it their son? Because this is supposed to bust open some other kind of underground child trafficking something here. And again, some of these people love their kidnappers. That's not my problem. Or they're people that kept them on locked or kept them hostage. They could have even, some of these people could have even lived a rich lifestyle, so that they would not have to sit back and contemplate and think on some of these things. And to be mean to you or me, they made us live a deprived lifestyle. And maybe that's what made you go down a different road to really find real substance, and then that person not to. So, you know, it's funny how stuff like balances out in the end here. The truth, yeah, it's not too late. Self-love. This is not bad news. So somebody could have been testing on the fact that you don't love yourself, or say, oh, you were running after boys when you were young. You can't love yourself. Well, maybe you was running after, maybe you was liking hanging around people or something because the joy of the connections that you had, you don't even have to do with sex. Maybe that's what God made me, as a fountain to show love to these people in this community, to bring it back to life. They just decided to try to kill me and take everything from me when they did. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, bad news that some memories are found or something. Maybe these people thought they got rid of all this information or something out of you. I'm hearing that's the way love goes a lot when the past couple of days, but this don't have nothing to do with love. This got something to do with control, humiliation, dominance. It's like, oh, we found a son of God. Well, let's do we can't block this person and bully this person or do something behind their back. Or there could have been people saying, no, we're going to uphold this person. We're going to protect this person. It could be different groups that was formed off of the way that they felt about a certain entity that was being held under the radar. That's just what I'm getting here. Like these groups, like my energy alone created these groups in the shadows. Just me being me or something like this over my life. You get what I'm saying? So when God made that fountain and sent it in that garden to heal those people, a fountain is something that gives ever flowing energy. It doesn't know what it's doing. It's turned on and the energy just, it's always cleansing itself. So it's hard to continue with hate. I think somebody knows that too. But it's not the same for these people in their personal vendetta or whatever this is. Because somebody could have even blamed somebody else for something that their son was doing. They made somebody else, like their father or somebody else, took a fall for something that the son should have been investigated for. But it's almost like, I don't know. Yeah, going up the ladder, the tower. Somebody thought they was about to go up the ladder, or as soon as somebody go up this ladder, there's going to be a tower. Okay? There's something about this evidence here. About this. This is my Monica Lewinsky card. Okay, somebody couldn't find... Hold on. Somebody could have took off some evidence off somebody's clothes, or... I don't know. See all those drinks? Or somebody was saying that you was being promiscuous. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. I heard 10. So maybe you were under some type of investigation for the last 10 years to see if you was ready to move to another level. And somebody could have been saying that you was having sex with a lot of people or something, but this is not true. Maybe they wanted to be able to plant a baby on you or something, or make you get like one of those sweetheart deals, or try to make you get like a single mother package, or I don't know what they... I don't know. Quiet, bud. Somebody could be having twins. I can't get those 2 trucks out of my mind. 2 like semi trucks rolled past me, and they had like bud something, and there was 2 little buds, like 2 little rosebuds in there. So I don't know. It made me think, and since this card keeps coming out, it's making me think about twins or something. We got Sips Juice energy. There could be some twins already here. I don't know. Somebody could be preparing to, because I'm getting more in vitro or something here. Maybe not naturally. Plus, there's something about a baby here. Like, instead of somebody having to creep, so I creep, I just keep it on the down low. He doesn't know what nobody has to know. So, somebody could have been a creeper, like to sip this juice energy. I don't know, but I feel like there's somebody with child here, or there is a child. Excuse me. Somebody had a baby with somebody or something like this. Somebody could have lied about something here, about who you were to a certain masculine. There's something pivotal here when this person came in on this clan or something like this. It's like this person, say your masculine energy went into the dark or jumped or went dauntless. This is who went with him. They just made this thing, we crazy, we free, something like this. They took that jump together. Now, this person could have said that you belong at the bottom right side. Maybe this person want to be with you now. And there's like this person is in a position, they're in a seat now, because they were already, they already been knowing the background, how shit worked for the past 10 years or something after death. This could be who is trying to do something here. They could have lied about your positioning or my position in the situation, because say this person now in the underworld, people think that this is this person's wife. But before they went dauntless or before they went Islam, it was me. You see what I'm saying? The wealth, everything could have went with that person. It was supposed to come to me. Okay, but this is for the past 10 years or something. This person could have been in the energy with somebody else, but this is not the wife or not the person. Because I was hearing these people had to sacrifice even something of mine from me, or sacrifice or harm me in order to get fame or victory. So I don't know what the hell that mean. Okay, for some of these new bitty bopper, like this new shit that they got, these new little social media celebrities and household names or whatever like this. Because somebody is saying that I'm a latrine cleaner in the kingdom, and I'm not. Seven of Wands. This person is not protected after somebody found out what they did. Because I told you these people like, oh, I will never do something. I'm your friend. But I don't know. They could be knocking off the people that are really your friends. Or your supporters or your work. Like they don't want me to have a body. It's like somebody body snatched my body, the group of people that are connected to me on a frequency or a server. And then if a new body was forming, because people can't help falling in love with this energy because it's true and it's real, they are knocking people off of that too. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, this could be cut the grass energy. Okay, the the Knight of Pentacles. So this is making me think about this make me think about earlier in a relationship here when my person used to cut the grass. Now somebody else cut the grass, but when he used to be cutting the grass all the time, and we first moved here, and I had my dishwasher. Now the dishwasher don't work. You know what I'm saying? And you know how pleasant and clean and everything, how the house was and everything like this. I don't know why. I don't know why this is going back here. The Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe we're getting something straight about where these children, where they belong or something like this. And somebody's thinking like, just think about it. I don't know. Somebody wanted to start over. I don't know. Because again, somebody wasn't rejecting someone back then. I don't like this. I don't even want to pull on the energy really, because it's like people, like I said, no, don't talk to me. How they say you got the right to remain silent. You don't get to come to my job and put a microphone. If I tell you I don't want to talk in court, I don't want to show up in court, there's no reason for me. I can deny this court. I'm a king. I don't have to go to court for nobody. Don't come over to my job, put no microphone, even if I got to talk about court cases or if I got to talk about this person while I'm at work, trying to listen in, trying to get what you think you need to put into a court. This is so unprofessional. The whole case will be getting thrown out. So, I just wish that you could just find yourself to move on some other kind of way, or something, trying to put me on trial for something. I don't, or maybe somebody that's connecting me on trial. I don't know what this is on YouTube trial, bitch. Go somewhere, okay? Go somewhere. Right? This is also could be that we're dealing with different elements now. Some of these people are gone from this earth and they're not coming back. The only thing that is left of them, they don't even have bodies anymore here. The only thing that they do have left is some kind of frequency. And somebody could be, they know you like to be alone, or they didn't got you to the point where you like to be alone, and they feel like they're gonna finish this thing off. And it's like, no, homie, hold on. I'm gonna have a life. I'm only sitting right here because I know what God said, and after this, I'm getting into a real lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, no. So I don't know. Somebody could be, now we have different type of entities that are trying to conduct things on earth that would not even know about this experience or something like this. Like, what is this? I heard open arms. It's something like somebody not going to be able to look up in your window. Okay. Or you still loaded. This could also be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, somebody come back home, gonna do the housework and patch it. It's like, what is this? And plus these four little pink cups, these children. It's still like somebody is raising up these children, these cups that this person sips from. They raising these people up in the empire. And if this man want to go back, this could be a mommy Watson energy. If this man want to go back and do that same, cut the grass and take the trash out and everything, and be this perfect man and put my flower pot out here every year like he used to, or something, and then I'm gonna be doing this or something, people gonna watch us interacting or something, shit like this. It's like, ew. But this person got these four cups up here. But I wonder if this was there's something about a child sacrifice, because these people could have thought that those children was not suffice. This is like a cult or something. Some people, a coven, that think like, oh, all the redwood something children are evil or something. So these people could have sacrificed these children or some shit like this, so that they can stuff them and then turn them into what they want them to be. It could be these pretty and pink girls, like these Valley Girl pink girls. Everything in their apartment is like plush and cute and pinky and cutie and softy, and they, only think about, they sit around and just, maybe this is because they attach to certain men. They just worry about themselves, shopping for lip gloss and stuff like this, being pretty with bedroom slippers on. Maybe these kind of girls here. So when people come sip from these fountains, it's like a beautiful garden fountain. It's not just like some cement stone, whatever this is. Maybe that's what somebody's trying to say. Cold and lonely fountain, like the fountain of youth or something like this. That's what I said. They're looking for the fountain of youth. It could be in a person, and these people don't want to pay for this. Or there's people, brokers and stuff, that want to be the gatekeepers of it. It's also giving me Jupiter ascending. It is. But whatever these things, there's no ascending, because everybody keeps blocking these things. Everybody keeps blocking these, or they are having these encounters with you regardless, whether you know it or not. That's like you work for a company, y'all look for like exquisite things. All this time you working on the researcher thing to find this particular fountain or something like this, and you had it the whole time. And the people that work for your company knew it. They just felt like, we're going out here doing all this work, we should be able to make money off of this thing, whatever, like this. Once we ruin it, or once we do like this, then we'll give it back to this person. Nobody's going to want it. Or once we try to splice it and make one of our own, then nobody's going to want it anyways. It's a way to treat, it's like the value of things. Because for me, I would still want to keep that. Even if I made it big off of something, I would not take the risk of harming the original thing. I'm keeping that original thing I'm keeping it, and I'm putting it up, and I'm dressing it up. I'm putting it up nicely, and I'm putting a nice little box around it. Or you know how people do baseball cards and shit like this. I'm putting a sleeve on it or something. I'm gonna just try to put that away, and then I'm gonna proceed with something in the likeness of it. I don't want the real relic out and about. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's not rejecting someone, or not somebody's not rejecting some type of lifestyle. If you got to wrangle the nigga in like this and make him come to stay, I don't think I like that. Okay. Ace of Cups energy. So these people might not have access to somebody's Ace of Cups anymore. So these people could be trying to torment you in the flesh, or do things to you in the flesh, or get closer to you now. So it's really, no way to look at it. It's really a dangerous situation, because even if you cut these people off, they're going to find a crafty way to get, they call it nigger rig in the hood. Okay? How people used to just get cable. You remember that? How people used to get cable? Okay? And it's just like that's okay. Now if these people, if somebody showed up and said, okay, I'm the founder, you slap my label on, everybody's coming to me. Okay, well, I want my money or whatever like this, or I want my pay for whatever this is I have to do. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, whoa, wait. It's like somebody's scared to make give you a monumental status that where people is not supposed to touch you, or you're some kind of artifact, you're some kind of tree, a sequoia tree, or something like this. You're something where it's supposed to be an American eagle. Nobody's supposed to be trying to kill or hunt down an American eagle ever. You know what I'm saying? Is somebody doesn't want to give that because they want to have you still be tortured or something like this. They're making money off of that. They're making money off the torturing that's done to you, whether it's announced or unbeknownst to you. So somebody is saying, okay, these people can't have that access or something like this. But I feel like it's like this person, this Knight of Wands, tried to mow down the Temperance angel in the upright. Maybe this person didn't understand what they had. They just took these people's word for it. And these people knew what somebody was. And then, tried to drill it in like it's a horrible thing or something. Like, okay, God make an energy that could kiss people and make them better. They could kiss boo-boos and make it better. Kiss people and make them better. Say somebody found out they had this talent or a gift, or a scientist made them like that. Okay. Now you could be with this person. Okay. You could love this person, be with this person, everything like this. You don't want to let go of this person. But you found out that unbeknownst to you, or beknownst to you, that this person, their job is to go around and kiss people. Making up some like a kissing booth to make people better. That's how they make their money. Or that's how they pay their dues to the universe or God or something like this. Or that's how they heal people or whatever this is. But the people in the community don't know no better, or they do know better. They want to harm this person's reputation. The girl don't feel nothing when she kissed these people. She only feels something when she kissed her boyfriend. When she kissed these people, she's doing her work. She's being a healer. You get what I'm saying? But all the ladies be jealous in the community because of her abilities and start telling people, oh, you see this little girl, she's a slut. She be kissing all over. Boy, you don't even know why you kissed on all them little boys when you was young. I'm just saying, you might have been turning frogs into princes. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? Somebody is like, yeah. No, the girl is not fast or whatever. She just was given, she found out when she was little, she got the ability to kiss boys and make them better. Some of these boys she might have a little bit of feeling for. Some of these boys, that most of them is nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because my lips are going to be used for my purposes too, who I want to kiss too. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. And what this could be is a whole group of people is ashamed because they use somebody in that way, and now people seeing that you, not only that you was trying to end that person's life on that note and take everything that they got. It's something like this. Yeah, it's a tower. But I feel like whoever this masculine energy is like, whoa, this person was trying to keep this temperance or the Holy Spirit at their feet. And they also were trying to mow this person down. Somebody named Mo. Maybe if you get with this Mo person, you get cast down. Maybe somebody tried to put you in the Islamic or Mohammedan union. Okay. They also might be trying to bring you a tower saying you don't work, you lazy or something like this, but they don't. These gray people or these people have some kind of way of looking at it. They're only looking at these dishes that's, up here put up nicely. Somebody put them up nicely, put them up in a nice mansion, put them up in a nice apartment and gave them finances. You only looking at the painted calves. They're only interested in, they was raised up on that damn shelf for a reason. They was saved up on this shelf for a reason and put up like this because they're not the Holy Spirit. But nobody sees that the Holy Spirit energy was feeding this whole thing, or this work. This was the work. This woman's work was already done. It's the grid was already laid. Or they're looking at these shiny plates that this person be sleeping with right now, and they didn't see that this woman is the work, or these are things that she came up with that this person took and gave to these other women to make them seem better. and then treat her like a slave at the bottom. Just like, this is my thing. It don't even have nothing to do with this man. It's almost like these masculines or the angels or the guides couldn't figure out which one of them would get me after this. So they just brought my man into it and shared secrets about me behind the scenes, like a witch. That's like a no, that's like a queen's people bringing in a male and then exposing all her back end secrets of when she was a youth or something like this or whatever this is. It's wrong. Like, I'm your queen. That nigga ain't your queen. You just see that you could play. That's why I said about when I said, oh, I probably wouldn't have my husband like hanging out with my family all the time, because they'll probably be like, hey, get that. Can you give me a couple dollars, something like this, whatever like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, okay, something, or I'll be there to say, or something like that. Damn, he just got you this or whatever like this, or something like this. Like, somebody knows that, like, when a man go around your family, he is kind of trying to, some of them will kind of try to fit in or trying to make these people happier or something like this. And that's when that man lessen himself. You understand? Because I don't do that. Family or not. If I'm running the business, this is about this business, this is about this legacy or whatever like this. I see you when I see you. It ain't that I think I'm better than you or nothing, but I know how to separate that shit. Because if I'm going to be working and then I'm sitting here just hanging out with my family all day, that's not going to get the work done that I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? So they might just see me on holidays and shit like this or something like this. I don't know. I just feel like people want to be cool so they could be feeling at the top or something. And then you turn around, you bopped over the head, and these niggas is running that shit like, yeah, we doing this, and let's bring a 40 ounces of shit. No. Okay? In the royal court, yeah, we just gonna do this or whatever. We got the information. It's like, but motherfucker, you're not the queen. Yeah, with that pulled up energy. And somebody's teaching somebody something, a way to do something, but it's not the right way. Kids, and these are not kids though. These are grown ass people, supposedly here. Like, this could be for, okay, so look at this as an act of war. 15 years ago, a silent war flood came through. It took my man and my children. And it didn't take me, it took my neighbor. They said, oh, the neighbor look like a better match for this man than her. Let's take him, the girls, and a neighbor. And then they go off. Or these people put a crime on me or something, and then they just ran off. They set me up at a crime for these supernatural police to come in, and then they left. Right? Something happened to this man or something like this, and now this woman is like the master over these 3 girls or these 4 girls, over my children, the original versions of my children. This woman had these children. But if these children end up sold into slavery, missing, dead, and stuff like this under this woman's something, that's why I said they had to kill them and then repackage them or rebrand them some kind of way here. And they want to put them at the top. They want to put these children at the top here. All right, but it's not happening. Because I feel like this also rushing these children off and stuff like this, knowing that these are not my original children, that y'all planted them children in me. When I say the original children, at first I used to think they could be my children, but I just think that regardless if the children that was placed in me was mine or not, these people changed them out several times. So we just talking about the oldest version of the children. They were doing this every so often or whatever, and then having these children look in on me. All right? Like raising them in the outer spaces outside of the home or whatever. Yeah, but we got the Ace of Pentacles is here. Okay? This person did all this work at the bottom or something like this. And this is my Ace of Pentacles or something like this. And then we got the Chariot in reverse with Temperance. Susie Homemaker. I don't know why I'm getting 9 of Pentacles energy. Like somebody's happy, Susie Homemaker or something. um like somebody loaded all this stuff on for you to have to do it yourself instead of sitting there and waiting for your people that you pay to do work to do it. Somebody is mad at you because people were getting paid to work for you, even though they weren't working for you all this time. They was working for other people. Now when it's time for them to realize that's not our queen, we supposed to be working for our queen. The people don't want to work no more for the queen, but they've been working for these people and that not even really having to do the job. They was getting paid. It's like something like this. Knight of Swords energy. But I feel like whoever this is, they want to make somebody into a Susie homemaker. They the ones that stop you from being able to be dead. This person is threatening, like, you better not leave me. Or they could be trying to do a switch off, like the city I'm in right now. This mother or somebody that claimed to be a mother of mine or something was stuck here all this time. They trying to get her out, even though she came up against me with this masculine confirmation. They're trying to get her out and make me be stuck in this city for however long or something like this. That's what I'm saying. This shit is reoccurring. These are reoccurring actors in this matrix thing or whatever this is here. Or my a masculine energy doesn't mind stand in this. They don't want to grow. They get to go off and scavenge and take and shit like this, and then come back into this lifestyle and then keep on. It's almost like there's a different currency going on here. Like at home, these people are just boring people that don't want to do nothing and nothing like this or whatever like this. Now, I want to do shit. I'm just not able to now because of what the circumstances is. But because they do stuff in the 5D or something, they gather up all their spoils and hide it, and they do stuff in the 5D. Right? I just heard in my sleep, somebody's like, "Hey, can you hear me?" Or saying like this or whatever like this. Like it was somebody trying to talk some words in my head or something like this. Like, and I'm thinking like, no, that okay. So, but it was showing me that that's what these people could be using here, right? When they meditating in the morning, some of these people are talking to each other. You're just not included in that conversation. They kind of know what's going on, what the rundown is for the day. You get it? I don't know, because we got a Queen of Swords here that definitely picked this man. Okay, this person could be the one that tried to tend towards you. Or this person want to be in a threesome with you and this man. But she definitely clipped this man or want to clip this man. All right? But she could have clipped this man so they can take this Ace of Pentacles from me. By making like the queen do the back end work and not get recognized. And then she would be looking like the shining one and moving on with my Ace of Pentacles after all this hard work that I put in. Okay? Yeah, because this person want to now be a part of the bloodline or something. But get this. Even this shit was done with this green energy. It's almost like there was two. This person was doing all the work with the greens because maybe they was going to complain and say, oh, you don't do the work. You don't get to participate. But this person was doing the work. All right? And of course, being an Ace of Pentacles, what is an Ace of Pentacles going to be doing? Nothing. But this is what got, I don't know, a Queen of Swords is clipping somebody's man or taking somebody's man. Okay, that's what they want. Or this bud. Look, this bud. This budding person. Okay. Yeah, somebody was thought to be free or something. But this made it so this person fell in that trap with that lady. Yeah, to run off and steal somebody's stuff. This is what gave this power to this person to steal whatever this is. These little trinkets out the house. My phone is missing, my remote control, shit like this. I don't know if they was like lifting fingerprints off on it to make it look like, because this person is a murderer. This is a serial killer. This eternal energy. Okay? The person would have been smarter to left it on that. Yeah, look. With this, but this person too is connected to this person with this shit. But they wasn't able to kill this person. And then we got these black people or something like this that dress in black or something. These people could have been stealing. This person was paying these people to steal stuff out of your house or my house or something. Two of Cups is in reverse. These two lushes, or these two people that used to drink together, watch something together, whatever this is, whether they watch tarot together, whether these people be drinking buddies.
I want to get my hair cut.
These people could be drink. Hold on, did you put some gas in my stuff?
Did I?
Yeah, in my car.
No.
Can you just take me over there to get something to eat real quick?
I gotta go now.
Why?
Because I have to do stuff at certain times.
So these two lushes are not together anymore. All right, there's a 10 of Wands on this relationship.
Yeah, those cards look decent. I'll take a closer look at them.
People are screaming for this person to go back and start dealing with this person here. These people are swapping. Maybe they get drunk and have sex. But I feel like now that these people are broken up or not dealing with each other no more,
I'll take a closer look at them.
I don't know, they're getting a lot of slack from people. Like, whatever this was, it was the wrong thing to be doing. You know what I'm saying? When if somebody find a little dip off person or whatever like this, I'm guessing amongst these communities, this is what they do. And then they dipping off, they fucking around with this person. But now it's now somebody about to find out. So people throw some chaos or whatever at it. Like, man, this kind of messed up. That is her mom and her husband or whatever fucking around this long or something. You know, it's almost like when you know the shit is wrong, if you got a dip off person or you cheating, so at some point in time, the shit got to come to an end. You and the person know something like this. You get what I'm saying? Like this, okay, this is over, whatever like this. I don't know what else to say, goddamn, because, you know, you ain't leaving, they ain't leaving, he ain't leaving, whatever this is. This is fucking. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to get snapped off. But I think these two people try to snap something off, but this group of people like seeing these two people get drunk and go at it. So they are putting the pressure on these people, using something to get them to go back together and start sleeping around again. All right? It's something like this here. But maybe that's all these people have when they're with each other, is just that sloppy, nasty sex. There's nothing else other than that. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I didn't want to spend my day talking about this. I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird to have a team of people gathered together to get something like that done. You know what I'm saying? If I was ever going to fuck around, I just was under the impression that I would be doing it by myself. Like, yeah, God probably watching me and like, yeah, bitch, at the end, I'm going to have to talk to you about this. But to have some people like trying to control that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is like weird. It's like a group of people that help people cheat and cover it up or something. You know what I'm saying? Some weird shit like that. I mean, maybe these are people that had to be like something for kings and queens, and they feel some kind of way. Like maybe when you was young, you could have been like, yeah, you know, a player or something like this. Not just necessarily a player, but, you know, doing whatever you want to do. And you didn't know you had the protection of a prince. That's the reason why you stayed healthy and all these other things or something like this. Like maybe these are the people that could see you and you didn't know that they could see you. It's a group of people or a sector of people that used to watch you doing these things, and they was rooting you on in the background or whatever this is. Yeah, like our girl, you know, she don't fuck around. She don't care about them niggas. She'll drop you in a minute. Or our boy, he do like this. You know, I don't know. I just feel like this was something that was going on in the background, guys. Somebody try to take this right or this privilege from you. Because it is something about privilege. Maybe, or somebody felt like they wasn't privileged when you was doing it to them. They just had to suck it up and deal with it. And now they wanted to like do something to hurt you. I don't know. But it's an injustice. I'm telling you, whoever this green person is, you know, this could be a school teacher because that look like a school. Whoever this person is, she be schooling motherfuckers, but maybe people like the way you schooling people. And now this person like tell her to shut up or something like this, and they knocking down shit because somebody like, wait, maybe we could have, I mean, you be teaching this grade, let this person teach this grade or something. Because this might be something that we need shit to get this company back on the, it's something like this, like something y'all doing, I don't know. Because the point is, somebody left you out of something and you were supposed to provide something 20 years ago that would have changed the whole dynamic of this shit. Like, it's something like that. Like, the people are born and it's not just, it's a birthright because they have to add their little mark on the thing, the company or whatever, to change the direction of something, what God or what the what your ancestors or whatever are. It's just a thing. You could skip somebody in succession, but it's something about the markers in that person of what the pen that they had to put on the wall, the brick they had to lay, or something. You can't fake it. You're not supposed to fake it. It could be why something is falling now. If people were faking it for the last 50 years, that's why. Yeah, because this person that's throwing a tantrum, like, no, this person just want to get in so they can do this and that and that. And that. She usually run people here with the way that she talk. This could even be a clone of mine. This could be something like this. I don't know. But this person is in devil energy. They jealous or something. They want the sun. This is somebody that could have convinced somebody that you was not a good thing to have on something, even though they knew you was the thing. You know? This person just wanted, that's why this person was using chariot and reverse energy to go towards this Holy Spirit energy. And the devil, I feel like this Knight of Swords just like, that was my thing for the last 100 years, bitch, till you came around, It's like somebody like waking up the energy of like a 1,000-year-old vampire or something. Like, and this nigga get, he was attached to that one girl. Everything was fine. Everything, something is the best or whatever like this. But then he take a piece of this cake. This motherfucker think you the devil because maybe it's the way you talk, you dress. Maybe it's the way they feel about you. I don't know. But something has changed here. It's almost like my spirit won't last with, you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like something like these people know, like the Night King usually get access to this girl. The way we rotate so that the shit can stay solid, there's top, bottom, there's like as above, so below, and in between. There's one masculine or something from all those sectors that can have something to do with this girl. That's what I feel like. It's just something like that. Whether people are saying it out loud or not. Whether we're talking about what the real big leaders in the sky that these people don't even know. You could be connected to those people that put people in their places. And that's why you're seeing it like this. And they're like, no, that's not how it is. Well, that was supposed to how it's supposed to be. Or something like this. So you trying to keep me down here beneath you when I'm one of the people that sit up there and put y'all in y'all places. I'm supposed to be. Like, say something like that. This is what this is. And these people, just because they got a grip on you because they caught you down here on earth, like, ooh, we got you. They feel like they could still dominate over you. And it's not. I'm a part of the people that's up there. I could get me a body and come down here and hang with y'all or something like this if I wanted to. But I'm a part of those people that's supposed to be, looking down here and saying, hey, move this one over there or something like this. You're not supposed to be doing that to me. Like, I don't know. It's something like this, y'all. Yeah, this person wanted to put the sun in reverse. This could be this 10-10 energy here. I'm telling you, whatever they did, they were sure about it. It's either the hit in the head or that they did, or it's something else that they did around the time of the Jean Bonnet thing. Because somebody was already using my name or your name when some of this shit already just happened right here. So there's a high priestess in reverse here. Somebody like the good and the bad part of you. Yeah, and now some children is trying to throw these tantrum because this is the woman that was behind the scenes with them, teaching them. Now these people could be teaching them something else. They might have had to have this version of that person, or they might have had to splice something like you to do this part because they know that I'm not fucking touching nobody's kids. So it just ain't gonna be happening. So you would have had to, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what you're gonna do. It's like there's certain things, egregious things you got to do to pass over into. No, the fuck it ain't. I listen. That's It just ain't my cup of tea. Cup of Thai tea. The fuck? I have been drinking Thai tea lately. I don't know. Maybe that last one didn't look like the other Thai tea. And I sure got sick after I drank that shit. But there's some kids here that's throwing down some tantrum or something too, though. If something happened to this high priestess, so this could be a forever young girl that deals with young boys. She's older than them. She about my age probably, or older than me. But the vassal that this person is stuck in, they deal with little boys. This could be why some little boys might be acting up. These lost boys, somebody could be like the mother of the lost boys or something. These motherfuckers is rowdy, and they got a big clique or a big crew or something like this. It could be something like this. These could be also these girls that keep themselves thin and looking a certain kind of way or something like this. It's something about categorizing people here. All right? It's like the girl from Friday or whatever, Miss whatever her name is, okay? That Miss Johnson or whatever from across the street that be out there in that bikini in that garden or whatever, bending all over. You know what I'm saying? And all the boys are like, yeah, shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. Somebody could have been something like that. And somebody could have even moved over to doing this with something with little boys and girls to strengthen themselves or something like this. I don't know. But whoever this is, these little kids is throwing shit down. Because this high priestess might be getting in trouble. But maybe you and this high priestess was supposed to be on the same thing, but they even kept you out of procreating with people at a certain time so that you would not have any means of protecting yourself. Again, no militia or nothing like that. So the hot girls probably is the ones that's getting the most protection right now because these men, and then the women that wasn't, they going back shaming you of fuck you. I'm not about to sit here on this planet and be used like no. That's why I said you got me in the wrong category here. Yeah, these people is being blocked though. It just, yeah, they're being blocked. These could also be children that was able to benefit off of my wheel of fortune all this time, but they was sitting here with these people treating me like shit, knowing that I wasn't getting what I was getting less than I was deserving. Instead of getting a rally together to go up against these people and say my mom belonged here and she this or something like this, they were just joining with the rest of these people. It's like they denied me or something like this. But then again, it made me think about being the king that can't be touched or an emperor, because why did these people only leave me? Is that prove that nobody can move me for real but God? Why did they do that? Why did they? It's almost like I got to realize I'm a king. I got to realize that my man is my queen and my fucking kids, and y'all came in here and you took them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because usually people don't come and take the man and the children. They take the woman and the children. But you would think that you would have known that this was happening. But since this is some old supernatural shit and I was never awakened, there was no way. So even the people that was calling on me like, Lord, we the hidden ones, or Lord, what do we do now? I would not be able to tell them because somebody blocked this awakening in 1999. So of course these people ain't gonna be talking to each other on a day-to-day basis and everything. But it's like at a certain time, this shit was supposed to line up. and everybody was supposed to be online, and everybody's supposed to be getting their marching orders without having to speak. And somebody didn't, they didn't do that for you or me. Okay? Then maybe they just made me or you the talking head or something like this, instead of the leader or like a clown or something, or a gesture or an actor or entertainer or something. Somebody could have wanted to make you look like that. But we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse from this tree. All right. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. So it don't belong to this tree or this family tree or something like this. This is somebody's, this is maybe like this Ace of Pentacles, like my Wheel of Fortune. You know, this could also be showing that I was a servant. I was of service or of servant all this time. Like if you think that I'm going to, okay, say the attachment, say I could see an attachment on my kids now. Oh, you reminded me of my mama. I'm going to see my mama, I'm going to see my grandma attachment on my daughter. I'm going to see my mama attachment on my daughter. And I'm going to see my auntie attachment on my daughter. And then I'm going to see what? I can see a masculine energy attachment on my D baby. But you mean to tell me, like, they gonna run around here, do whatever they want, leave messes and shit like this, and think that I'm about to be your slave and clean up after you in my kingdom? That's not gonna be the thing. So if I live here and I live here with a child that's autistic or whatever, and they make these messes and stuff like this, I am not gonna be the one. I'm not that grandma. You understand? I'm not one of them grandma where people about to leave all the kids over there all the days, and I ain't gonna have no fucking life. And I'm getting my life started now. You get what I'm saying? I can't afford that. I'm not gonna be that one. So I already made that decision. So somebody could be wanting you around, but they want you to play the Grammy thing. It's not going on. I got a lot of life to live still. I still got my looks. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's important to these low vibrating surface level people. I mean, that should be one thing that get me the fuck on to the next stop. You understand? Listen. Yeah, because this is not an ending or imprisonment or something like this. And nobody is supposed to be sitting here being no hangman either. And I feel like somebody's fighting so hard. They was fighting so hard for me and them. It could even be the one that I'm supposed to be with, but the blocker is there. You let somebody win. You let somebody in. They created a blocker here, and that's just it. You could have it with somebody else, but it won't be what it was supposed to be with us, and that's just it. And that's what some two people probably might have to deal with the rest of their life. Do you understand? You could tweak it or something, and I know it ain't the motherfucker that I've been in this relationship with this all this time. It might even be that this nigga is a Lord of hosts, and one of the people that's connected to him is about to get a body and get to come here, because this nigga was the only one out of all the other people in this person's and that was hooked up to this person, or all the other people that was connected to him. This is the one that never turned their back, or this is the one that was like, fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker might get a chance to get a body and this nigga rotate. This is how powerful somebody is supposed to be. Maybe me? I don't know. Right? And it's not even payback, even though these niggas was doing it already. That's why it's like a female here put in as much as these guys, if not more, towards a certain sector. And she's supposed to get all the little privileges and shit. I don't want to be here no more. Take me. I want to go back to that bitch in Vegas. And somebody come down with a little portal and walk you through it like bloop. And then there you go. You get what I'm saying? And even if these niggas only had to do it in fantasy or in their head, I'm talking about I'm somebody that could do that shit for real. I'm supposed to be the motherfucker that open up the sky at night and walk up them fucking stairs, Miss Universe, and go over here and do what the fuck I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. I'm over whatever this is that you're trying to give me or whatever this is. Even if somebody could have had everything in the world, they didn't. And somebody want to limit you to having just one thing. Like, nah, man. Somebody got to go on somewhere with that shit. All right? Something like that. Okay, but everything is working out as like it's supposed to, or something like this. I feel like somebody's not even activating a feminine here until something is over. Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever this is, somebody is flipping out because of why. Remember yesterday? Why things didn't go right. And then now, look at this. I'm telling you, if this person, like, if you think you about to fly off with them niggas, then, what is this? Them 8 niggas that you calling your brothers, the queen and her men, if you think you about to fly off on this shit, You crazy as hell. Somebody is saying you crazy as hell. Okay? And now they want to try to put you back on the wheel of fortune or something like this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But y'all not gonna get away with this shit. Motherfucker, it's time for people to get out the way. The more I feel something lighter happening and I can see something now, like they got to start getting arrested, moving, taking, killing. I mean, ooh, you know. Well, we already know that that word means slewing. We'll use slewing. Whatever this is, just nothing's going to change. The vision is cannot be even clear until some people is taken care of in a way that whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Three of Swords energy. Because somebody here think you did something to them that you didn't fucking do. This person is actually to blame for letting in whoever this woman or not putting up boundaries between you and an older witch that was attached to them or demon that was attached to them. Somebody didn't do something. It's your fault. Somebody just wants to blame you for something here. Yeah, this was somebody's little brother was putting something in this girl's drink, running up behind them, the Hierophant in reverse. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm telling you, this is something about real love and false judgment. Chariot in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody to put the sun in reverse, or somebody put the sun in reverse, and they was using chariot energy to go bring something, put something in somebody. Let me buy you a drink. Shit, it's something like this here. All right. Five of Swords energy. Yeah, because I'm telling you, it's false judgment in order to cut somebody out from something. This was the hidden motive of these people here. Page of Cups energy. Also dumping, somebody could have been dumping your whatever in your cup off into some people, or it could be something true to what I'm saying about these people swapping out stuff out of cups to save their career. Foreign energies doing this against the other person, or these are people that supposed to come clean up and scrub up. But they're trying to make the Ace of Wands with the power clean up and scrub up. That don't make no sense. This is somebody trying to mind control the queen into being a servant. Just ain't working. Hold on one second, guys.